All right. You good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, y'all. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Create Her Voice, where women in film come to create, connect, and crew up. Today, we got Stasia and Anya in the building.
What's going on? Turn up. Turn up.
So, today our topic is women in sound.
Oh, Lord.
And I want to introduce my best friend and my other friend.
Period. Besties.
Dynamic trio.
They call us, what is it, Anya?
Sauce. Period.
Oh, you and your phone.
I told you I don't know how to work this.
You got to put it on D&D.
How you do that?
It's the little moon thing.
Oh, learn me something new today, cause what, this focus moon thing?
Yeah.
That?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And they say do not
see,
disturb.
I'm still new to the iPhone community. I don't know how to work none of this.
But, I'm going to need you to talk in the mic, though.
Oh, you need me to get a
I
little
need you
closer,
to
my
get
loud Okay.
Yeah, I need you to get a little closer.
Okay.
So, how are y'all doing today?
Blessed and highly favored. Amen. Yes, we are blessed and highly favored.
We're doing good.
Good.
Rich risings.
Ready to work, of course, but we're doing good.
Yeah, it's a little
we
slow.
getting to
It's
the
a little
bag.
slow. But, I want to thank y'all for coming.
Period.
For having
I know you're a little nervous, Stacia.
Sauce in the
Listen.
house.
I'm
That's
not.
Stacia, Anya, and Sade. Period.
Oh, that's cute.
Sauce. Period.
You ain't tell her about that?
I did tell her about that on set, because at first we was going to call it the other. We was going to but we had to switch it up. Remember how
You right.
You was there. And you was like, you like Sad's better. Period. Because they can't mess
I
with
love
us.
it. I love it.
They can't mess with us.
Well, I do need y'all to talk in the mic a little bit. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I'll try to speak up.
yeah.
All right.
Can you hear me?
I was
Yeah,
maybe
now I
more
can hear
behind
you.
the camera, not in front.
Yeah.
Well, we in front all 2025. Book us. Look, period. Whatever you want us to do. Okay, thank you. But mostly sound. Maybe a little acting, you know.
Well,
Come get us.
again, I appreciate y'all for coming.
Thank you.
It's not nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Okay. Because we don't know. We don't know. Mhm.
Well, one, can you guys introduce yourself? Tell our audience who you are.
Who am I? Hi, everybody.
But talking to the mic.
Okay. Hello. Hi, everyone. I am Stacia. I am a sound technician here in Atlanta. I've been in the sound industry full time for about 4 years now. Been going pretty strong. I started off as a theater baby and transitioned over to the television world. But the arts have kind of been in my what should I call it? I don't know.
In
The
your
arts,
life?
Yeah, like the arts have been a
long
thing,
time.
correct, since I was a young buck. So just being able to grow into it as an adult, it's been pretty rewarding, really fun, and glad to be here.
Okay.
Oh, Lord, it's my turn. Okay, look. My name is Anya, the most famous Anya.
The most
is what
famous,
they call me in the
yes.
streets. Period. You know, I'm a sound. What they call it on the new contracts now? A sound assistant.
Yeah,
Sound.
it
Well,
sounds
mixer,
crazy.
utility, boom operator. We do it all for
Yeah.
real. Cause sound is life. Anywho, I came to Atlanta, Georgia from Indianapolis, Indiana, Naptown. Graduated from Clark Atlanta, the best HBCU, cum laude. Okay. And I started in the industry as a production assistant, talent wrangler. I basically wrangled all the actors, helped get them ready, get them to set, all that good jazz. And I had an opportunity to do sound because that's what I did in college on all the campus shows and everything. And I was able to do that. And now I'm in the ground running, baby. I love doing sound. Like, I love doing sound. And it ain't a lot of us sound girlies out here in these streets. So come holler at us. Yeah. Yeah, that way.
Okay. So my table is a little bit squeaky, just so you know.
Oh. Okay. Turn up. Squeaks 3, that's the table new name.
Squeaks.
There is no alcohol in.
Yeah,
There
this is just
It's
look.
natural.
We
yeah.
we ain't the drinking
Sunday through
friends.
Saturday.
We ain't the drinking friends.
Correct.
We just your ginger ale. Better get you some. Better get you some. Yes.
So why is sound important to you?
I mean, I like to think that sound chose me. It was one of those things when I got started. Like I said, I was in high school in a theater program. I went to Performing Arts High School. And my teacher, Miss Howe, shout out to Miss Howe because she is the reason why I'm here.
We like teachers.
Miss Howe kind of asked the class, like, anybody want to do the soundboard? And when I say everybody stepped away, and I'm like, it's nothing to it but just to press play and stop. Like, what's so hard about it? And everybody, I don't want to do it. And so I eventually became that girl that everybody came to, even when I was literally student directing a play, and I had my sound guy come to me and like, Stacia, I need your help. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, y'all, it's literally plugging in. Like, and so I became the go-to person. Then when I got to college, it was literally only 2 sound people in the entire department. So I got to do a lot of the musicals, mix front of house for a lot of the musicals. I got to do a lot of the student projects. And so sound just became who I am. It wasn't something that I sought out after, but I saw that it was something nobody else wanted to do. So I'm like, okay, nobody else want to do it, I'll do it. And just grew into it. And it's just like now everything sound like you literally cannot hear what I'm saying without the sound. You cannot watch a show without sound. You cannot listen to the news without sound. So it's very important. Camera is important. Yes, it makes us look beautiful.
Make y'all look cute.
But you can't hear the story and what's actually happening literally without sound. So
Facts.
I grew into it. It chose me. I chose it. Kept it going. And that was my belief of sound. It was not something like, it did not start off as something as I gotta do it. I'm passionate. I just want to learn the decibels and all that. Like, it literally chose me, and I grew into that world. So.
Okay. I love that answer. What about you,
I am
Anye?
sound. That's a good affirmation. I am sound. Okay. For me, my story was a little similar. Oh God, come
Yeah, I
on,
wanna hear
little,
that
come
voice.
on, at me.
There you go.
Cause I'm so used to being so loud. They be
Right.
like, back up at the mic, and you telling me to get closer to the mic. Like what? Like that is insane. But for me, my story was a little similar at Clark Atlanta, and when wasn't nobody really trying to touch the sound, but I had, Professor Robinson, Professor Will, Miss Hale, and Bullock, and once we started getting involved on campus and we had CAU TV news break from the press box, 223 the kickback. Everybody was like, "Oh, yay for the sound." And I actually really liked doing it. Like you said, everybody else kind of like stepped away, but it was fun to me. And so I remember, so for me, on top of that, I remember reading the book, The Secret. I don't know if y'all read that, but that's one of my favorite books. And I also read, so once I got done reading that, somebody gifted me a book called is it the 4 Agreements? The 4 Agreements?
Yeah.
The first agreement is be impeccable with your word. So I took that and like ran with it when it came to sound, like, because I really believe you could elevate people higher with the vibrations of sound, like the different sounds that they hear. You can change people's moods, how they think, and everything. So I took that and ran with it, and ever since, it's like be impeccable with that sound, baby. And that just did it for me. And on top of that, I still get to, because I had a hard time departing with talent wrangling and stuff, even though I knew my heart was with sound, but I really loved being with the actors too. And it's like doing sound, we get to do both. Like we're kicking it with the actors, getting the best sound. Like, I ain't playing. Give us our Oscar. Give us our Emmy. Give us our Golden Globe, baby. We coming for all that. I'm telling you. Period.
Is that why your company is called Impeccable Sound?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes. That's... Look. I walked around this town like, how do y'all get in sound? Because you can't be just walking out here. Yeah, we got degrees. But half them people ain't really care about them degrees. They like, girl, we didn't go to school to do this. So we out looking crazy because we got this degree to do this. So I start asking people how they getting about doing sound. And most of the people told me I invested my money or took my tax money and bought my own gear and whoop, whoop, whoop. So that's what I did one particular year. And, I was like, man, what I'm going to call it? And, baby, Impeccable Sounds LLC. That's what it is.
I love it.
I do short films, indie films, podcasts, corporate interviews. We do it all, baby. I'm telling you. And, Stacia and Sade are a big part of that journey, too. So don't leave them out, okay? It's the trio, like, we got a couple girls that's gang, but really we them girls.
We them girls.
Right. So another question for me would be like, why did you join the film industry per se? Why not do corporate?
For me, like I said, with me starting off in theater, I did it in high school, did it in undergrad, and it got to the point where I got tired of theater, but I had to figure out what I could do next with sound. It was between radio and film. I had a professor in undergrad, Dr. Ann Healy. She came to me about 2 months before graduation and was like, Stacia, I need you to look into this grad school program. And I was like, hold up.
2 months before graduation.
Hold up.
She saw the light, baby. She saw the light. Okay?
I'm like, and I'm
tired, teacher.
Right. I'm like, I barely made it through undergrad. Like, what are you talking about? And she was like, I see more in you. So go to the SCAD and look into this program. So I was like,
ooh, she sent you to the top.
Right. So
school.
I'm like, okay. So of course I prayed about it. I was running out of options. I went ahead and applied for SCAD. And a lot of my professors there are out of the industry. Like, we literally get hands-on teachers, like people who have been in the industry in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. They've worked on Wheel of Fortune when it first came out. They worked with the Beatles. They worked with,
Dang.
Baby, we got our money's worth out of SCAD. So being in those classes, you're also required to work with the film students. And so I kind of became one of the chosen sound people to work with the film students and doing their short films and their projects or whatever. And so it was like, okay, film it is, because I've never done radio.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, I have nothing there. There is a difference between sound for theater and sound for film, but there's also a lot of similarities.
Right.
And so to make that transition easier for me, I just went ahead and went with the film life. And then at this time, early 2010s, mid 2010s area, this is when film industry was really booming here in Atlanta. Right. And so it was just like, let me go that route. A lot of people they listening to CDs or streaming now. A lot of people not listening to the radio. So why would I go to radio when I can do something bigger? Right. And so that's how I ended up in film, and been here ever since. I'm not tired of it yet. I'm not tired of it yet.
You sure?
I mean, I have my moments. Don't get me wrong. I have my moments. But I have not given up on it yet. And I'm the type of person, like, I'll switch up every 2-3 years.
Yeah.
So, but I have not felt it in me yet to completely leave this industry because I'm steady growing. There's steady opportunities for growth with whether it's within the sound department or I've also done some talent wrangling stuff. So just getting to know multiple people, creating those contacts and networking, it can open up a bigger circle than what we actually see or what we think. When you come in, it's just like, oh, well, I'm trained for this. I can only do this. But once you get in the industry, it's like, oh, it's more to this. It's a lot of different parts to this. So it's actually opening up. I'm also the type of person where I don't mind learning various things. Yeah. And so I'm having the opportunity where I can produce, where I can work with talent, where I can do sound. So hey, I'm here for the opportunity.
So you like to be real rounded.
I listen.
Yeah, Stacia don't sit down. She can do everything like y'all mama's skin. Look, she can do it all. Okay?
Exactly. So it's just like any opportunity that I have for growth personally, like I take advantage of it because I don't just use it for work. I use it in my personal life too.
Them risks.
So yes,
Okay.
I am a risk taker for sure.
Period. And what was the question again? Because
The
she
question
answered
is,
it. Baby, I was trying to keep up because look, listen to her because she gets you up through there. Okay, thank you.
the question is why join the industry?
Oh,
There's two parts to the question. There's two parts to the question. It is why join the industry and why the sound department. So I'll let you do the two part.
Well, I joined just because, so look, I started out in the reality world first. My first ever gig, fresh out of college, Loving Hip Hop Atlanta season 2. What season they on now? I was season 2, baby. Okay.
I started season 10.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I started none.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. Reality brought me out because it was more run and gun. You gotta go. I wasn't trying to not necessarily work that hard per se, but I was doing that and still working for free, volunteering, woo. And that's another thing. Like I knew I really loved the industry, and that's why I picked it because I didn't do it for the money. Because I worked for free longer than I should have. Even industry people told me that. But get your worth, baby, okay? But I chose, and I tried the corporate world too, over at, CNN and Turner. I no offense to the 9-to-5ers, I love y'all, but Auntie don't sit down, okay? I can't be just in there on the movies, on the TV shows, we get to run around, we get to do sound, mic people up, we over here, we over there. Like, it's so fun. Like, it's so fun. You really get to watch everything going on set. Like once we done, doing our thing, run the cables, setting up antennas, mic folks up, we get to go see what camera doing. We get to go see what the grips and electrics doing. We get to see all that just on set, baby. Like, it's so lit. And so that's why I chose the feature side of the things, the TV side, even though I still love doing the other stuff too in between time, in the meantime. It's just like sound is really like gotta be in your heart, because not only do you have to just do it, you really have to listen and provide the best sound, or you can blow the whole movie up. It's crazy. Yeah. So it's like a all-day adrenaline rush just to make it sound good. And they need to give the sound department more props than they do.
Facts.
The sound truck go when the camera truck go. They go next to each other. Correct. Okay, like, why our truck coming up last? Like, what?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Put some respect on our name, because we really be out there doing it. It's more than just hooking everything up and cleaning stuff in. A lot of sound stuff is technical, like real technical. And But like you said, it gives opportunity to grow and learn because you could do sound for anything, concerts, anything. We did that too, like award shows. Love doing those. Like it's so much that you can grow. And they wasn't lying when they said your network equals your net worth. Because if you don't know nobody, you ain't going to have no work. But better get to knowing folks. And don't be out here being fake. Be genuine. Be genuine.
That
okay?
part.
Be genuine. Period.
Thanks. So, with all that being said, what does sound mean to your life? I want Anya to answer this first.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Ooh, what does sound mean to your life?
Yeah.
It just means so much. Especially, well, we don't got to tell what recently happened, but they know what recently happened. Or we can tell it who it don't matter. Long story short, sound means to me a lot because you really have to have a sound mind to even do the things in your life that you want to do. Like, you really have to hold on strong to your faith, and you really have to stand on, I want to do this. This is what I want to do. And you can't let nobody deter you from that. But in order to do that, you have to have a sound mind so you can even have the clear sound ears to even handle the task ahead of you. So that's what sound means to me. Just, living in your truth and still spreading the gospel or whatever faith that you believe in, because God is real, baby. I know firsthand. And that's a sound that you gotta spread amongst the earth. And who, if I ain't gonna do it, who gonna do it? You, maybe so. That's why we outside with it. And that's what sound mean to me.
Facts.
For real.
Okay.
I can say that sound, once again, is second nature to me. I love music. So music is always something that I use to keep me at peace, keep me calm. I love to work. So it pays the bills and everything else. It pays for my trips.
And pay for mama and daddy and them too. Period.
So because, I don't know, it's a part, it has literally become a part of who I am. I've had family members to call me and they're like, hey, what does it mean when the lips not matching the words? Or and I can spit it out and be like, well, in post, right. Time code wasn't matched up. Okay. So so it's Anya is passionate about it, but to me, it's just. Let me stop.
It's just but camera ain't rolling.
It wasn't rolling.
No, we rolling.
What's wrong?
See
See what I'm talking about?
what I'm talking about?
See, now my words might not match.
Words might not match. She gonna have to manually line everything up. That's the biggest thing in sound. The time code, when y'all see on the TV and the mouths be like this and they be talking, that means that the time code ain't matching the time code with camera image, and that's gonna be off. That's off. I mean, that ain't our fault. They did that in post, but I mean, I guess it would be our fault because we set the time code on set. But you see what we be saying? Adrenaline rush all day long. You gotta keep up with these type of things.
So in that case, I gotta cut.
All right. Copy that.
Oh, you supposed to do it? We're back.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that.
Commercial break. Wasn't holding
it's fine,
for
Stasia.
sound.
I'ma just you ain't gotta answer that.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, give me the short version of it.
What's the question?
What does sound mean to me?
What does sound mean to your life?
Like I said, sound is pretty much second nature to me.
Yeah.
Where you can see Anya is more passionate about it. I am a logical person, you guys. So like,
yeah, she.
I be passionate about stuff, but this is my passionate face, okay? And so
Wait, what's your passionate face?
this.
Capricorn.
Go to that.
Cancer, Capricorn.
This is me being passionate right here. And
the
so
father dominant side.
And so I enjoy it. Or there's numerous times where people call me and be like, Stacia, the lips isn't matching the sound. Like, what's going on?
Right.
And I can break it down and be like, okay, the time code wasn't matching. Somebody in post messed up. Da 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 da.
Or somebody in pre.
And somebody in pre. Some did not go right. Somebody
Check the time code.
ADR.
Match the camera.
Yeah.
ADR didn't go right. Something is not right.
But thank God we fixed it.
Right. It's good. Manual labor out here.
So sound just it's not something that's just that I make a grand thing. It's just a part of me now.
Right.
And so there's a lot of time where I ruin movies and shows for people.
No.
And I mean, they be wanting to know.
They be wanting to know. They be calling.
They be wanting to
like,
know.
What happened? We can't tell you.
I
We
can't
signed
tell you.
a NDA.
But
I'm telling my mama.
not necessarily telling the story, but I've ruined some sound stuff for some movies for some people.
We hiding
and
behind that
so
wall over there.
that's what I'm saying. So it's just like, it's second nature to me. Like, the more that I learn, the more I can spit out to other people and share to other people. And
Gotcha.
so, and I enjoy being able to talk about something. So I've always felt like, I've always just being around some of the people that I've been around growing up and stuff. You see people that have become doctors, become lawyers, become, they're these grand people. And it's just like, oh, what am I going to talk about, when I come around these folks or whatever. So I enjoy having knowledge about a subject that nobody knows anything about, and I can just spit out the answer, you know. And so it's me, it's who I am. Like, and if I don't know the answer, give me about 10 minutes.
Right, we just need to sleep on it.
Give me about 10 minutes and I'm gonna come up with it.
Right,
So
we just need to sleep on it. We're gonna hop up and call you and tell you the answer.
I'm gonna tell you right then, because I can't sleep. Like, I gotta because I need to know for myself. So
Yeah.
it's me and my logic thinking and all of that. So it's just embedded in who I am now.
Because I be calling Stacia myself. She know the answers. I'm still
I don't know all of them.
research them. Girl, bye. She know enough. Look. Yeah, call her.
I still have to call Sade sometimes.
We gonna call her too.
Like, we
Eat,
just
breathe, sleep, sound. We be going to bed, talk about copy. We ain't even at work no
Lord
more.
Jesus.
Like, what?
copy is in my daily vocabulary. though.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
really is a lifestyle
Yeah.
out here.
All
I
right.
love that for us.
Copy that.
So we gonna play a game.
Okay.
A game. I like games.
It's called Hit or Miss.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So
shoot. Got to stop cussing. That's another thing working on set. You gonna be a sailor, baby.
Correct.
Okay? Mhm.
It will make you that for sure.
So Hit or Miss is what the objective is the purpose of the game is, was the sound effects or the audio in the movie hit or miss.
Copy that.
So I'm a
Wait, say it again. I'm slow a little
was the
bit.
sound effects or the audio,
Was it the sound effects or the audio?
So she gonna give
like,
us
was
the
it
movie,
hit or miss? I'm gonna give you a movie
and then we
and
let
then
her
you
know.
tell me if it was hit or miss.
Or as far
Was it
as
good
the audio.
or bad?
Yeah, it was good or
Oh,
bad.
Okay.
Yeah, hit or miss.
And then y'all feel free to throw some stuff out, but
Okay.
these are the top 3 that I thought of.
okay.
But don't
Alright.
judge me, because although I've done sound on a lot of stuff, I ain't watched them all. I'm sure they were good, but I ain't watched them all.
I ain't gonna
All
lie.
right. So, number 1, hit or miss. The Trap.
Miss.
The Trap.
Miss.
Wait, which one? It's a lot of movies.
Let me tell you
called The
something.
Trap.
There's
Hold up.
only one
Hold up,
movie.
Anye.
What?
Let me tell you something.
That's a no.
Hold on, say it in this camera.
Let me tell you
Is it on
something.
Tubi?
Hold on. Let me get in here.
That's a no.
I literally watched The Trap 2 times back to back to make sure that my eyes was not deceiving me. I loved everybody in that movie.
Go that one. Go that camera.
I loved everybody that played in that movie, but I felt like it was somebody's little cousin's high school
I'm saying
project. It was terrible, and it was too many big names in that movie
Too many.
for that sound to be terrible like that. That
They had the ADR the whole thing.
it was terrible. And you know what? This is what I did. I went and looked up the mixer.
Ooh, don't say it.
Never
don't
mind.
say
We
it.
not going.
Yeah, we ain't
not
about
gonna
to
put
do
them
that.
out.
I went and looked up the mixer,
You know.
and I later met the guy who did post for that movie, and he explained to me what was going on, and it was typical. They had a decent budget to get decent
They had
sound.
to have a decent budget.
They had a
If they
decent
got
budget.
red cameras and black magics, they got money for sound. Don't let
Facts.
them lowball you.
When I found out, I literally reached out to the producer. I didn't get a response. I reached out to the 2 sound people that who names I saw.
I don't be doing
Cause that pissed me off. I'm sorry. Like you got Loretta Devine, you got T.I., you got Queen Latifah, I think, or it was like
It don't matter. It was
just
big names
it
regardless.
Was Atlanta.
Oh.
Sorry. See, now, there's my
shaking
passion.
the table. Y'all got
There's
me
my
shaking
passion.
the table.
Listen, I literally had to call some people and say, hey, go watch this movie right quick and let me know what you think to make sure I'm not losing my mind. And this was in the beginning of my career. I don't even think I had broken the industry yet. I was so mad because I'm like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And the quality is coming out like that, and y'all getting paid like this. Like,
Right.
I'm available.
I'm free.
I'm available.
Book with me. Okay.
So, listen. I love the trap. I love everybody in it, but
No.
the sound was a miss.
Well, I don't need to go watch it then hurting my ears.
You need to go watch it.
Support black actors. Okay, I'm gonna go watch it.
You
just
need to
for
go
you.
watch
Yeah,
it
just to
because it's
support.
Atlanta.
Okay.
It's a representation of Atlanta, and
No, not with that sound
And
like that.
it's
That
just
is not a
like-
reputation of us.
you can't have all these names and stuff in there. Like, did nobody put in a donation box for better sound? Like,
$5 Fridays.
what's
You
going
gotta
on?
pay as much money as they put in camera. Please
sound.
put it in
Gotta
the
put it
sound.
into
Please
sound.
pay for your sound.
It's
Yes.
what, half of your
It's literally
picture.
half of your movie.
Right.
It's
It's
half of your
literally
picture.
half of your movie. People ain't going to the movies talk about, oh, that camera angle jacked up. They gonna be like, it sounds terrible. That's what they gonna say first. Then they gonna say that cutaway was wrong and this and this. But the first thing they gonna hear when the
Listen.
movie come out is the sound, baby. The sound.
Yeah.
That was my passion talking. That movie pissed
See,
me
and
off.
she talk about it second nature. It's giving passion for sound out here.
There you
Put
go.
that
Yeah.
on the
Fill up a
wall.
little bit.
Put that on the wall. Passion for sound, baby.
All right. Next one. I think you're gonna like this one.
Wait, is that movie on Tubi?
It was on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was
Wow.
on Netflix. Yeah, for a minute.
I
It's
don't
not on
know
there
if
no
it's
more.
still
It's
on
probably
there.
on Tubi
Oh,
now.
yeah.
It's probably on
You
Tubi
gonna
now
find
though.
it.
It's
It's a
definitely
good
on Tubi.
movie, but
Ooh,
the
making
words
me
is
nervous.
delayed, honey.
I'm gonna put it in the lower third.
Definitely at the
Somewhere.
bottom of the lower third.
Somewhere in here. I'm gonna put a little
I'm
clip.
sorry, Auntie Lolo. We love you though.
All right. Hit or miss. Bad Boys 3.
Hit.
Yeah.
Just cause I'm gang with the gang, you know.
Yeah,
Hit, that's a hit. That's
that,
it.
definitely a
that
hit.
Movie.
Oh, Wit was a mixer for that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
What's up? Shout out.
Good job.
Yeah,
Good job.
shout
Shout
out.
Yeah.
Wow.
and
I
my-
saw Mike and them. Oh, let me not say.
Don't do it.
Right.
Don't do it.
We
We
gonna
got
be-
you.
We gonna be big.
We got you.
Yeah.
Let me not say that.
Yeah,
Yep.
I had a lot of good homies that worked on that. My sister
I
is
wish I could've
Martin's
worked on that.
I
costumer.
know.
For real?
So yeah, Fatima, yeah, she's Martin costumer. Like
Oh,
that's my
snap.
nephew Lenny's goddaddy. Like he don't
Okay.
play. So the sound, yeah, they had some tricky
love
ones
it.
over there, costumes to Mike over there too. I heard, but
Yeah.
I heard they had a good time.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, Will Smith.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's on my list.
I could have worked on that show, but I gave it up to meet Eddie Murphy.
well, that's a good trade.
What was
Yeah,
Beverly?
Coming to America too.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that.
All right.
I should have went to Bad Boys.
It's all
Yeah,
right.
I would have told you.
It's
that.
another one coming out, I'm sure.
Right. So,
think-
because we definitely got to get one with Martin, Will, you know.
Yeah.
Because folks trying to retire on us. Uncle Denzel yo, we coming for you.
Oh,
Boy, you ain't got to
man.
do that without me
I at least
putting
gotta
the
get-
mic on you first.
I gotta
Like,
get one.
what's up?
Gotta get one before Will.
Auntie
Got to.
Angela, all them. Come on. We is coming for y'all, okay?
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
We on the way.
All right, last one.
Okay.
Hit or miss. Scary Movie 2.
2?
Yeah.
That's the goofy one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that's a classic movie, so yeah, but no, I wasn't really into the scary movie.
I
So
don't
no what,
remember.
hit or miss.
It was a hit because it's a scary movie, but no.
I think the sound effects is what made it goofy for me. But that was also a long time ago, so
Yeah, 1 and 2 was good. After 3, the whole scary movie went boop, 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 boop after 3. Like,
Yeah.
like Home Alone. After 2 and really 3 was all right, but
I had to
4,
rewatch
5,
that one. I don't remember.
You don't
I
remember?
remember the OG classic film with Gina and
I mean, I
Molly
remember it, but I don't
and
remember watching it in detail.
They was some
Right.
clowns.
But sound.
So it's a hit because it's a scary movie, but just to be watching it every day, no. I was the Save the Last Dance kind of girl, you know.
I was
The
gonna
real
say.
Carrie Washington, Chanel, not Scandal. When y'all met her, we been Carrie Washington fans, okay? We coming for you too, Auntie. Don't sleep, okay? Don't sleep.
What was I about
So
to
you
say?
don't know.
I don't know.
So
I'm
you don't know if it was
also-
a hit or
So
a miss.
movie night.
I'm also the type of person, I don't like a bunch of extra unnecessary stuff.
Yeah.
I don't
And
like,
scary
movies.
I don't need to hear squeaky,
Right.
squeaky stuff in the middle. Like, I don't like weird sounds. And so I watched it once, but I cannot say that I'm going back and be like, oh, that's my movie. I need to watch it again. Like, I don't like unnecessary sounds. I don't like over the top.
Right.
So if it's not natural, it's probably, the movie was a hit.
Right.
But
It's
I-
supposed to be
The
comedic.
sound was probably, yeah. And that's what it is.
They probably used a lot of Foley in that too, you know,
Yeah.
things, the running. And
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. See, and
That's a lot of Foley
and
in
I
there.
can tell the difference, and it's probably why I didn't stand it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like that. Just
So
give me natural.
I feel
feet.
like if you saying that, it was a miss.
It got to be a miss.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Scary movie too, though. That's the first two, you know.
The movie
We
was
was-
hilarious.
The movie-
So it probably had more nostalgia back then.
Yeah.
That's right. Right.
Yeah. I like that word. Nostalgia.
Yeah. Back then it was nostalgic. Now we grew out of
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
okay.
I guess.
I just don't like extra.
Yeah, we don't like all that noise. Now we see why our parents used to say that. Sit down and be quiet, okay? Making all that noise.
Correct.
Even though I'm the loudest sound person on set, and we got to be quiet. Ain't that crazy?
Oh my
They gave
God.
me a hell of a job, okay? Look, I'm telling you.
Oh my God. All right, well, that was my top 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me throw in there a lot of these like animated movies now got top notch sound. So my favorite movie is Ratatouille,
Yeah.
and
Of all time, favorite movie?
there's no animation.
Okay.
Animation.
okay.
Animation. And when I was in grad school, I did a surround sound class.
Yeah.
And I got to recreate that sound.
Sound.
And when I say I didn't realize how much detail, I mean, when I say I had about 50 layers of sound in that one scene, and I'm like, all this is happening at the same time. So
Yeah.
being able to see,
And she talk
And-
about second nature. She know how to do surround sound.
being able to see everything that's put into it and being able to recreate that moment into my own, like that was,
Yeah.
oh, I guess, a wording in itself. Just not knowing, okay, it's just water or it's just wind blowing. Like I literally had, I think I still have all that somewhere too, but it was literally
Pull it out.
I did that project too.
of sounds.
Yeah. When I was in school. I love to create it from scratch
Yes.
and see what you can put into it.
Mm-hmm.
It sound like y'all need to be making y'all a sound library. We got the sound for for y'all movies.
We did have. I had one, but I gotta find it.
Okay, period. Because what?
Because it is a lot that goes into it. So just seeing all the
I
details.
got a lot more to learn than y'all. Look, they made me look like a little small time around here. Look. Mm-hmm.
It's the process. It's the process.
Even though Clark and Linda did they big one though, I got every dollar's worth out of them, and we had those famous students and teachers too, like DJ Drama, Pinky, Eva, like everybody went to Clark. You know what I'm saying? So
why was Pinky there?
Slutty Vegan, she graduated in 06.
Oh, she graduated from the school.
Yeah,
Okay,
Clark
got you.
and Linda, like so, and
But
DJ Drama on
but
the
for your
radio.
program, that was for your program, or she just came?
She graduated from our program.
That program?
Yeah,
Wow.
and I think she double majored. Don't give me the line,
Okay.
but
Because
they
she
are
was
still involved at the school.
I would say Pinky
Okay.
was a producer before Slutty Vegan.
Oh,
yeah,
you're right.
So,
was
I
it
forgot.
Housewives or
Right.
one
I don't
of them?
remember.
No, it
one
was
of them-
Maury.
Oh, she did Maury?
But she did one of the
Don't
Atlanta
ask me how I
shows
know.
too.
Oh, I do know it.
Yeah, but she did one of the Atlanta shows too, Housewives and stuff. See, but the point is,
She was a
all
well-known
roads
producer.
lead back to
Yeah.
Clark, Atlanta.
Way
So,
before
like,
Slutty Vegan. Yeah.
you know, and that was one of the things I'm glad I got to do, because like coming up, my sister was in radio. She graduated from Tennessee State. She moved to Atlanta and got to work with Dallas Austin and everything. So that's what really sparked, like, hey, I'm trying to get in the mix. Like my sister, I'm trying to get into film, you know? And she would let me come down with her every summer, and I get to see what was going on.
Yeah.
So then I was like, man, I'm moving. Man, I got out of Indiana so fast. She said I could come to Clark. I'm getting in the film, and like you said, when I came, it wasn't jumpy air. Everybody was trying to convince me go to California.
Yeah.
Like they filming in
Right.
California, go to California. But some people was like, no, stay here, wait a little longer. Atlanta gonna start jumping. Watch. So I stayed a little longer, and like I said, I thugged it out with the volunteering and interning and working for free. And Atlanta really did take off. Like it really did. And so I'm proud that I stayed. I love California too, but I'm glad I stayed in Atlanta. Now I'm trying to take over. What is it? Nollywood, Bollywood. We coming out the country with it, cause they ain't about to get me.
A lot of
Say it
films
loud.
are moving. Like literally, a lot of films are moving out of
We
the
on
country.
the other side with it.
Right. So
Welcome us melanin folks back to the motherland, or whatever they say.
They love us
Even
in the
though
DR.
This the motherland too, cause we built this too, but we ain't gonna
Yeah.
get into all that. Columbus did not find it America, okay? And find it ain't even a word. I went to college. I know. Don't talk crazy, okay? Look, you know what I was saying.
we got you.
So what would you say to somebody that wants to join, the film industry and the sound department?
If you want to
Like,
join the film industry,
Their first step, like what would it be?
your first step is to save at least 6 months of rent. It used to be 3, but the way this economy is set up, and I'm serious because
Hold on, say it again.
save at least 6 months of rent. It used to, when I first got in, it was at least 3 months or whatever.
Yeah.
Because things have slowed down, the economy has changed. I say 6 months. Like have that cushion, because there will be times where you take free gigs or low budget gigs, and
Or use the
'Cause you
money
gotta
taking risks.
learn, right?
you gotta learn. You gotta start somewhere. I took a lot of free stuff too, and I'm talking about. Y'all remember? Did y'all do 48-hour projects?
Hell no.
I
didn't
did the 48-hour film festival with Essence and Des Ron and Noemi and all this TPS.
Let me tell you
We
something.
did that.
After my last one, I was like, okay, I'm good enough. I gotta get in the industry because I
Yeah.
can't do this anymore. Like,
Cause that rent was renting.
listen, 48 hours, you literally up all night
And it's
shooting.
crazy when I did
gotta
it. The
edit.
sound mixer
Damn,
went. The
up all
sound mixer
night?
went
Yeah,
out.
because everything has to be done in 2 days, and like the director gets the topic
facts.
and stuff day of, and so everything is done, and so it's just like
We really was up all
I'm out
night.
here stressing for free. I'm not going home for 23 hours
Yeah.
because I'm
It was so
providing my
fun,
time
though.
for free. It was fun, and I met a lot of great people. But like you say, rent be renting,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
I had to definitely do it in between jobs, but just, network. That's another thing. When I first moved to Atlanta, I reached out to Sade or did you reach out to me? We were messaging
on the internet.
I don't know. I feel like I reached out to you.
You probably reached out to.
Yeah,
I think I made a post.
We met
on
on
Facebook.
the internet.
That's tight.
And we kept in touch for about a year or two before we actually met.
Yeah. And the way we met was
It was
so
strange. It was so weird and random, but it was meant to
right
be.
on time.
It was right on time.
Yeah,
We've been
yeah.
inseparable ever
now
since.
stuck like Chuck.
Right. So it's just like, definitely don't be afraid to reach out. I get messages every month almost, and I don't even know how these people get my email address, but it's like, hey, I found your contact.
They be Googling us.
If you got anything
Thanks.
set up, or if you need anybody, I have mentees under me that I talk to and I train. And so that's important because it literally is about who you know. So don't be afraid to go out there. The most random person, they can look mean, they can look whatever, but it's the fact that you took the opportunity to reach out, and it's just like, okay, this person may actually want it, or this person may actually have a chance, and from there you do your best work. So I'm also gonna throw this in there. I do not care about the budget. That does not mean that your work should be any less quality. I get that you might not be able to have the digital slate or all the top-notch equipment, but use what you have and make it the best. And that's what I did with a lot of my projects. Like, I made sure, I don't care if I was making $100 a day, $50 a day, or zero, I still went in and I gave it my all. So just make sure that you're showing, like showcasing. I get that the budget's low. I get that it's not your normal rate or whatever, but it's work. It's an opportunity to network. It's an opportunity to showcase your work. So don't be that person that give off crappy work, because if somebody gonna talk and be like, they did my project and the sound was terrible.
And then the sound community,
it's a ripple effect.
It
It ain't big at all. It's a ripple
everybody
effect.
know everybody.
So just, no matter the budget, give it your all. Of course, the bigger the budget, the better. You feel better about yourself and what you're
save
doing.
your money.
Right, and definitely save your money. So
even though I did it so unorthodox, I'm just young, wild, and free out here. If I got $1,000 or $5, I'ma use it.
yeah,
And take that risk,
and get that.
eat that meal, cause you gotta eat.
Yeah.
Cause them bills gonna be there, whether you alive, half dead. The bills gonna be there, so they can wait. And that's what I always said. Because if I ain't got the money, I can't give it to you. But I'm out here. You gotta chase the dream.
Yeah.
But what I would tell people is, like you said, find that mentor. Find those people that's in your circle and are really there for you, like beyond sound. Like, I got people in the gang that pray for me, cook me food, rub my back, like you know what I'm saying, like, and that counts as far as building relationships, because you don't want to just be calling people for work. Give me a job. Like, do you like the people that you hang with?
Right.
But what we didn't have was those mentors and stuff like that. Like, I really got it out the mud, like, and met people along the way. I didn't have like a mentor to take my hand and slide me up through there or anything like that. And so I appreciated the field a little more because I actually had to work for it, whereas some people can not know anything about set and just be on set because they mama the producer or something like that.
I was gonna say, a lot of people were grandfathered in, and
right?
so
And I wasn't grandfathered in.
was not.
I really worked hard, but that's why I take pride in doing it, because that do fall back up on you if you do the job wrong. I just do it good for myself because I could do it. And I like doing it, but that's why when people come up to me and be like, I want to do sound, I want to learn sound, I definitely do try to teach them or give them pointers or let them know what I do. I got like a mentee or two under my belt, you know what I'm saying? And I like that too, because I didn't have that. So if I could help with the next person, that's like me giving back to the world, part of my legacy, like, you know what I'm saying, it's part of the legacy, you know what I'm saying. So when my grandkids we ain't even had kids yet, talk about grandkids, when they get there, we're gonna be able to say, oh, my granny, my mama was lit, you feel me, like lit. So Yeah.
I love
Sound
it.
is life.
Sound is
I
life.
am sound. Period.
Impeccable.
All right. So thank y'all for that. Again, I am doing all the stuff right here. I'm switching and I'm running the cameras and audio.
Directing,
and
producing,
BTS and I lit and everything.
Yeah.
But
provide locations.
yes.
All that.
And it's me clowning around
Yeah.
like I did.
But what would you tell your younger self? What would you tell your younger self?
You want to go? Yeah.
You want me to go? I would tell my younger self, be consistent, be on time. I know the family be late, but
Hold on, say that
just
again.
be on time. Be on time, okay? I know the family be late, but just be on
to turn your
time,
mic.
okay?
Yeah, I had to
Be
turn
on
it.
time. Be on time.
Say it again.
Be on
Aya.
time.
Say it again.
I'm saying it to myself because everybody know we go win $1 million because I'm be late. But be on time because you really do miss a lot of opportunities or a lot of fun times or a lot because you was late. You missed breakfast. Free breakfast on set because you was late, and be consistent. Don't give up. I know it be hard, but just keep going because the minute you be like, man, I give up, the door is opened up to you, okay? Like, just chill. And I would say work on your emotions. Because a passionate person like me who don't play about their feelings, Hollywood don't really got feelings. And when you a feeling person in this industry, yes, stand up for yourself, stick up for yourself, but take the emotion out of it. Because to me, I used to cuss them out, baby. But nah, you really can't be out here doing that, because them people gonna tell other people, and then they gonna go around talk about you like, well, you did this, that. And it's gonna be harder to get jobs and stuff. I mean, I ain't ran into that problem yet. Praise the Lord. I stay working because but that's what I would tell my younger self. Like, don't want to say be less emotional, but just not as much at work, or pull them to the side and be emotional or something, But that's why it's important of the people that you have around you in this industry, so you can like be a emotional ball of energy or whatever like that. But yeah, that's what I would tell my younger self. Regulate your emotions, be on time, and be consistent.
That's good. I'm actually
I love that. That's gonna be a clip.
Yeah,
I love it. And I'm gonna piggyback off of you. But the main thing for me is don't be afraid of rejection. And
that
so
too, message.
I've always been.
Dang, hold on, say that again.
Message, because you gonna hear no, baby.
Do not be afraid
no.
of rejection. So I had to learn in undergrad about criticism, like constructive criticism, and they were constantly telling me no to train me. And so even when I got here, just reaching out to people, nobody responding, everybody's just like, well, how much experience do you have?
Right.
And it's just like,
you ain't got enough.
I'm just starting, I'm trying to get some, give me an opportunity.
I hate that question.
That's what I'm
Right, me
saying.
too.
And
Like,
it's
is you
just
gonna help me or not?
And I took the chance, like, as high as my anxiety is, I took the chance to reach out to big people to sometimes get rejected. And so sometimes the small people, the little people, we say, are the ones who get you through the door. And so when you say about emotion, like, don't, if you're told no, it's just like, okay, I've learned that now that I'm 34, but when I was 24 and I didn't it was just like, oh, they told me no, I gotta go find corporate, like I'm not gonna make it. And so definitely, so that's one thing.
You made
for
it
sure.
though.
I made it, girl.
You
barely
made it,
but I'm in here about to hear my chin.
I remember our first
we
show
ain't got
together.
chin hairs yet. Don't claim that. I ain't got no hair or the chinny.
And it was just an interview. You was like, what the
They are hilarious.
Listen, man, Sade done been through some stuff coming up in the industry, but I've also learned that confidence is key too.
Yeah.
And so when you don't have that confidence to be like, okay, I don't know how to do this, but I can do X, Y, Z.
Yep.
Can you use me?
Yep.
Instead of just saying, okay, I'll go find
And that
something
was
else.
me. I missed a lot of great
That's what I'm
opportunities,
saying.
not believing in myself
Exactly.
and being confident that I can do it. Because
Exactly.
it's like they'll call you for it. You'll be like, oh, yeah, I can do that. Or,
Exactly.
I think so. Nah, heck yeah, I can do
mean,
all that. You going to learn when you get there.
That's what I'm saying.
Hands-on. That's
Every
why
single
it's
thing.
important to be hands-on
Yep.
with these things.
Yep.
So be consistent,
Yep.
be on time,
Yep.
be confident,
Be confident.
Regulate emotions.
regulate emotions,
Save your money.
save your money.
Save your money. If you got a job,
And
don't
be-
quit your job
and don't
until
be-
you got that one real job in film. That might be a month or two or so long or longer. It could be
Yeah.
a year or something. But don't be like me, just quitting jobs out here because you ain't gonna have no money.
I was gonna say when I moved here, I just knew like, oh, I got my degree. I know how to do this. When I
Yep.
get to Atlanta, I'm gonna be ready to work. Messed around and got here and ended up in corporate for 4 years almost.
Ooh.
And so it's just like,
Yeah.
all right, Stacia, what we gonna do?
Walmart,
What we
Geek
gonna do?
Lord.
Real talk though, you gotta take that leap.
Yeah.
You got to take the leap.
You got to.
And I had to push you to take your leap.
I know,
Yeah.
girl. Listen, I had people telling me, "You need to quit your job. You need to quit your job," and I'm
'Cause
like,
I
"With
did.
what?"
It's like,
with these
what?
$2. With
'Cause
these
for who?
$2.
Because who finna pay the
Cause I
$1,200
quit it.
rent and these $5 car notes? Like, I can't.
Jesus
And
paid
so-
it all.
It took one guy for me to feel confident enough to be like, literally during the pandemic, I was at home and I was working overtime and it was about 12 midnight and something just came over me and was like, you need to do it.
Ain't nothing to
And
it but
I
to
called
do
my
it.
mama and she was like, girl, I'm nervous. I need to wait a minute. And I'm like, what you nervous for? It's me.
Right.
And so
Parents always gonna be nervous.
they're going to be nervous. That's my
Especially
girl.
working in this industry.
Yes. And so I sat there and I typed that letter up and I submitted it the next morning.
And we was free.
Literally have not been back. So it's just, you have to have that confidence. You have to be ready for no's because one no may be a greater yes in the end. And so
yeses.
I've been fortunate enough to be able to work consistently, even right now during these strikes and this downtime. Like I've been able to stay afloat.
We
Right.
been getting the bag, baby.
And so I don't mind now that I know. I don't mind when somebody be like, "No, I don't need you." Like I've had people to set up.
We be turning down jobs.
That's what I'm saying.
We
But
be
I've had
passing them
people to
on.
set up jobs for me or be like, "Hey, are you available?" And then they don't call, and it's just like, well, you're wasting my time now.
Right.
You know,
We got
so
stuff to do.
now I don't get offended or I don't cry or I'm like, I'm not
Yeah.
panicking because
Yeah.
I know that something
And
greater
some
is
people,
coming.
you might be out of their budget, sis, because we charge our worth over here. Okay.
That's true. That's true. But I mean,
the price is the price.
gotta take the chance.
Fact.
And do.
Gotta take the chance.
Okay. Well,
And I am a risk taker.
I love that.
I love that you are a risk taker.
Yeah,
Baby.
you are. See,
Tell me
see,
no.
I came in the middle of their relationship. You know,
Tell me
I
no.
met Sade from Stacia, so it's like it just go together, real bad, real bad.
Well, I appreciate y'all.
Thank you for having
I'm
us.
so glad that we did this. 'cause,
Yes.
we needed this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
Her time was had. It's
sure.
had, going to be had. Look,
Hopefully.
Yeah.
got me over here shouting. What Mary and them say? Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. Yeah, I just want to praise them.
Well, let me go ahead and
Definitely
end
been a
because
blessing.
Anya will keep going.
Go all
will.
night long. Look.
She will.
But so I always end our episode with the definition of create.
Period.
So the definition of create is to build or to make, and the subversion is the process of making, dreaming up, inventing, and evolving.
I love it.
Period. I love that.
I
Create
do.
her
I
who
love
run
it.
the world, girls. Okay, yes.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
Over and out.
I'm about to take
We about to go viral.
What's up, you guys? This is Stacia. Shit. Start over.
This is Stacia. Shit.
What's up, you guys? This is Stacia, one of your Atlanta sound technicians. You can follow me on Instagram at always with a Z _Gully. So it's ALWAYZ_GULLEY.
Period. And it's your girl, Anye, the most famous Anye. Your favorite sound girl, period. And you can follow me on Instagram at mostfamous_Anye. You know how to spell most famous, right? _AIGNE. Follow me. I follow back. I'm real nice. I'm always posting your favorite celebrities. Period. Love you.